An egg is dropped and hits the ground in 3 seconds. How fast was the egg moving before it hit the ground? Once we have read the problem, we can fill out what we know. The acceleration is going to be negative 9.8 meters per second squared. The final velocity is what we're trying to find. The velocity initial is going to be 0 meters per second, and the time is 3 seconds. Once we have our knowns, we can plug each of those values into the equation. Velocity final equals velocity initial plus the acceleration multiplied by the time. As you can see from the equation, we do 0 plus negative 9.8 as the acceleration multiplied by 3, which is the time. And then we get an answer of negative 29.4 meters per second. The answer is going to be negative because the object is falling. A ball is launched horizontally at 15 meters per second from a person 1.82 meters tall. 1. How long does it take to reach the ground? 2. How far from the base of the person does the ball hit the ground? To better organize our information, we can set up an X and Y chart. On the X side, we have 50 meters per second for the horizontal velocity, and we have to find the horizontal distance and the time. On the y side of the chart, for the initial vertical velocity, we have 0 meters per second, and the vertical distance, we have 1.82 meters, and the acceleration is negative 9.8 meters per second squared, and we also have to find the time. In order to solve the problem, we have to plug our values into the equation. Vertical distance equals initial vertical velocity multiplied by the time plus 1/2 the acceleration multiplied by the time squared. So we can plug in negative 1.82 for the vertical distance, 0 for the vertical velocity, and negative 9.8 for the acceleration. So we can see that the 0 multiplied by the time is going to cancel out, and then 1/2 multiplied by negative 9.8 is going to reduce down to negative 4.9 multiplied by the time squared. After dividing negative 1.82 by negative 4.9, we get 0.37 equals t squared. Then we have to take the square root in order to find t. Then we find out that it equals 0.61 seconds. Next, in order to find the horizontal distance, we have to plug in the values that we know into the equation. Horizontal distance equals horizontal velocity multiplied by the time. We can plug in 15 for the horizontal velocity and 0.61 in for the time. After multiplying, we get the horizontal distance to be 9.15 meters.